अस्सलाम वालेकुम। मैं हूँ इरफान उल्लाह ख़ान और आपके साथ आज मैं जो चीज़ डिस्कस करने लगा हूँ दैट वुड बी द यूनाइटेड नेशंस। ठीक है, द यूनाइटेड नेशंस क्या है, हाउ मेनी ऑर्गन्स आर देयर ऑफ यूनाइटेड नेशंस। ठीक है, सो लेट्स डिस्कस इट। ठीक, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल यूनाइटेड नेशंस बना कब था? तो यूनाइटेड नेशंस 1945 के अंदर यूनाइटेड नेशंस बना। ठीक है, इसका जो यानी कि इससे पहले यूएन से पहले जो ऑर्गेनाइजेशन थी उसका नाम है लीग ऑफ नेशंस। ठीक है, द लीग ऑफ नेशंस वाज क्रिएटेड बाय यू कैन से वुडरो विल्सन। ठीक है, बिकॉज वुडरो विल्सन he gave 14 points and the 14 points जो एक पॉइंट था वो ये था कि एक लीग ऑफ नेशन होनी चाहिए। ठीक, तो 1945 में यूएन बना। ठीक, और इससे पहले इट वाज लीग ऑफ नेशंस, राइट। और पर्पस क्या था? पर्पस था कि एक ग्लोबल फ्रेमवर्क होना चाहिए। ठीक है, क्या होना चाहिए? एक ग्लोबल फ्रेमवर्क। ठीक है, ग्लोबल फ्रेमवर्क किस चीज़ के लिए? फॉर व्हाट? एक सेटिंग किस लिए होनी चाहिए? ठीक है, ये सेटिंग इसलिए थी ताकि कन्फ्लिक्ट्स सेटल हो सकें। क्या? सो दैट कन्फ्लिक्ट्स कैन बी सेटल्ड, जो इश्यूज बनते हैं मुल्कों के दरमियान। ठीक है, तो ये थोड़ी सी ब्रीफ थी इसके यूएन के बारे में कि यूएन में बना कब था। ठीक है, इसका पर्पस क्या था, और जो है इसका पर्पस ये है कि कन्फ्लिक्ट्स को रिजॉल्व कराना। ठीक है, तो इसके कुछ ऑर्गन्स हैं। ठीक है, कौन से ऑर्गन्स हैं वो हम डिस्कस करते हैं। ठीक है, 6 ऑर्गन्स थे, फिर 5 हो गए बाद में। तो वो 6 ऑर्गन्स कौन से हैं? यूनाइटेड नेशंस के ऑर्गन्स कौन से हैं? तो मैं लिखता हूँ आई विल राइट द ऑर्गन्स ऑफ द यूनाइटेड नेशंस। ठीक है, तो यूनाइटेड नेशंस के कौन से ऑर्गन्स हैं? तो सबसे पहले जो यूनाइटेड नेशंस का एक ऑर्गन जो कि आप सबको पता है वो है द जनरल असेंबली। क्या? द जनरल असेंबली ऑफ द यूनाइटेड नेशंस। ऑलराइट, देन वी हैव गॉट द यूनाइटेड नेशंस सिक्योरिटी काउंसिल which is also written as UNSC. Alright, or you can simply say Security Council. Then there is the Secretariat, right? The Secretariat is the group of people that is the bureaucracy of the United Nations, right? And similarly, going further, we have got the International Court of Justice. The International Court of Justice is the legal judicial arm of the International Court of Justice. It's the judicial arm of the UN. जिन लोगों ने आई लॉ लिया है उन लोगों को इसका पता है। ठीक है, then we have got the Economic and Social Council, or simply known as ECOSOC. ठीक है, so we have got this 5 organs that I have written, right? The principal organs were 6, यानी स्टार्ट में वो कितने थे? 6 थे। और उसमें जो एक है the trusteeship council, the trusteeship council I can write the trusteeship council. The trusteeship council is now, it's not present. It's the purpose for which the trusteeship council was created is over, right? The purpose is over, and it does not exist. It ceased to exist. All right, so these are the organs of the United Nations. The United Nations Security Council is the most, you can say, powerful part of the United Nations. All right, because we have got the vetoes. The veto powers are the part of the United Nations Security Council. There are 15 members in total, and there are 5 permanent members, and those 5 permanent members are the veto powers, right? And these 5 powers are the United States of America, United Kingdom, France, Great Britain, and Russia and China. Okay, United States, the UK, France, Russia and China. These are the 5 veto powers that are a part of the United Nations, right? So this was about the United Nations, right? The Economic Council, Eco-Social Council, pardon me, ये वो part है कि जिसके अंदर there are 2 things, right? Remember, there are committees and there are autonomous agencies. Agencies like you must have heard of IAEA, right? And the World Trade Organization, WTO, the World Health Organization, which has been in limelight due to COVID. You all people are aware of it. UNESCO, and so on. So these are the autonomous agencies that are the part of the Economic Social Council, and the purpose of the Economic Social Council is to bring 3 things. One is economic, the other is social, and the third thing is, which is not mentioned in the name, is the environmental part. That is, it works on the environment as well. I hope you understood what I have explained to you about the United Nations, right? The United Nations is considered by some as a successful organizations, while some people do not consider it as a successful organization. It's considered as a failed organization because of the different wars that it has been unable to avert. Similarly, being Pakistanis, we believe that it has not been able to resolve the Kashmir issue. It has not been able to resolve the Palestine issue. And similarly, there have been wars that the United Nations could not avert. The United Nations is considered as a successful organization because it is a platform at least where one country can at least express its concerns. All right. So this has been all about the United Nations, and I hope you enjoyed it. Last thing, that there are 193 members, and with this I'd like to conclude this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and further I'll further open up this United Nations, and in the next part I will discuss the United Nations Security Council.